Hey guys, I am getting ready to make some turkey tetrazzini. I have a cake in the oven right now, a yellow cake, and then I'm going to put some, when it cools down, some frosting on it. So I thought I'd do a video today rather than a live because I don't really get a lot of traffic on lives. So we're going to try it this way. Right now I'm getting some noodles getting ready to get boiled. The turkey tetrazzini is just leftover turkey that I had from the big old honkin' 25-pound turkey that I made. And I'm not using linguine noodles, or I have spaghetti noodles on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. I've already chopped up some celery, and I will be chopping up an onion here shortly, as soon as I get it out. And then I've got a big onion, just a regular yellow onion that I will be cutting up here shortly. So let me get these noodles boiled. We're going to boil them for 9 minutes for them to be al dente. And then I'll finish them off in the sauce. I'm going to make my own sauce. I'm not crazy about mushrooms. Ugh. So, and I'm not using mushroom soup. I'm just going to make my own roux and do it through that. So I'll see you guys back here in just 1 minute. Check this out, guys. I'm getting ready to boil my noodles, and I break them in half. There's several of them in the box that are like this from when they hang them in the factory to dry. Isn't that cool? There's probably half a dozen of them or more, so I thought that would be neat to show you. Be back in a bit. Okay, so I got the noodles done, and they're in the sink. I drained them, and I drained them and I rinsed them so that they won't stick together, because I'm gonna put them in with my turkey in that, and I'm just using some olive oil. And I gotta turn this burner back on, but just not as high as it was. And I also am gonna put some butter in for some flavor. So because olive oil is good to put in, but butter is too, but you don't want to put butter in all by itself because it has a low smoke point, burning point, if you will. So I'm going to put a couple tablespoons in here. I want quite a lot of fat. I'm going to be frying or sauteing, I wouldn't say frying, softening. How about that? Softening some veggies. So what we're going to be doing is, I've already got some celery cut up because it's going to take the longest to soften. Because what turkey tetrazzini is basically like an Alfredo, I guess, if you will, with turkey in it. And it has some good, oregano in it and some Italian seasoning and stuff like that. So I've got that going. I already cut up my celery, as you can see right here. So we're going to add that to the pan. I'm going to cut up my onion and get everything going like that. And I'm just going to lightly season it with a little salt and pepper, just because I don't want it browned. I literally just want it softened. You don't want any color on the actual vegetables themselves. Then what I'm going to do is put them in a pan by themselves, and then I want to get some color on the turkey. I have some turkey breast that's left over. I got to take the skin off, and I'll do that here in a moment, and take the skin off. And then I just want to put some color on it in the pan, kind of crisp it up a little bit, give it a little texture, not just, regular turkey meat there like that. So, let me go ahead and get this all fried up, or sauteed up, and I'll be back with you in just a moment to show you what that looks like. Okay, I'm finishing up the onions and putting them in. That's the second half of the onion. I put a whole, like this yellow sweet onion. Not a Vidalia, it's just a sweet onion. You can use whatever onion you like. Everybody likes different onions. It's all fine. So let me put a little sea salt in here. I'm not going to put any pepper yet, just some sea salt. And let them cook down a bit. And then I'm going to add some garlic. I don't want to add it right away because you don't want your garlic to burn. It'll make your dish bitter. Nobody likes bitter garlic. So we're just sauteing these onions and celery together, and I've got them in, like about a tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of butter probably, and about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to soften them up, and I'm going to put them in a bowl. Then I'm going to cut up the turkey, and I'm going to put some color on that turkey. And then we're going to make a roux, And I don't have any white wine. I just have a little bit of other bubbly stuff, so we're going to use that. I don't have any cooking wine or anything, so I like to use that as an acid. You want some kind of acidity. And so we're going to do that, cook that down, and then we're going to make a roux, and I'll show you how to do that as soon as we get done with I'll show you how the turkey looks first, then I'll show you how to do a roux. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright, our vegetables are nice and tender now, so I got a slotted spoon because I want to save this fat to use it to brown up my turkey. I've got my turkey all cut up and everything. We're also going to make a roux, but this is the veggies. It's celery, onions, and garlic. I cooked it in a little olive oil and butter. Get down, Christian. I have my turkey cut up on the cutting board over here, and he's trying to get to it, so. You got a little couple pieces, buddy. I shared a little bit. I don't like to give my dogs poultry. My bulldog, she's allergic to poultry, so. But let me try to get all of this out of here. I might have to add some more fat to it. But anyway, we're going to get the turkey going here in a minute. I'll be right back with you. All right. Now, as you can see, I have all the chicken cut up. This is an entire, turkey. It's an entire turkey breast. So what I'm going to do, it's already seasoned. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper and Italian seasoning and stuff to it. But I'm going to go ahead and put some color on it. Just to, you know, so because it's a casserole basically. And I don't want it to just be all white, you know. You don't want it to be beige, if you will. So I'll go ahead and get this all seasoned up. I can take my glove off now. Get this all seasoned up, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting the turkey browned up, as you can see in my pan right here. And I have it seasoned with some salt and pepper, a little Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little oregano. When I make my white sauce, the bechamel that I'm going to make, and then add cheese and that to it, I'm going to put a little nutmeg in it, because if you make a white sauce, you should always put a little nutmeg in it. It kind of gives you that little bit of, what is that? You literally want to just like that, because it can be overpowering. So anyway, I'm getting some color on this turkey, and then I'm going to throw it in the pan. We'll make a roux here in just a bit. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, so as you can see, we got a little color on our chicken, or our turkey. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm going to deglaze this pan and start the roux, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Alright, so I've got the pan deglazing. I'm just getting all of the bits of the turkey up. We're going to let that cook down really, really good, and I still have to do a roux. So I'm going to let that cook down real good. I have some chicken stock that I made, and just with some bouillon cubes. And what I'll do is I'll get this start to thicken up. I'm going to use some milk and chicken stock to make my own sauce. And then I'm going to add 3 different cheeses. This is a cream cheese with onion and chive. I'm going to add a little Parmesan and also some mozz. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, the alcohol has cooked out and went down. I'm getting the roux started. I'll be back in just a moment to show you what the roux looks like. Alright, I'm getting the roux going, and as you can see, it's getting dark. As you can see, it's getting dark. You want to cook that raw flour taste out. And then I will show you here in just a minute what everything looks like before I put it in the oven. Y'all, my pan is so full. I can't even lift it. It's literally full to the brim. So I'll take a picture of it or finish it when it's done in the oven. I'll be back with y'all in just a little bit. All right, guys, it's finishing off in the oven now. Whew, it's hot in here now. Anyway, it is so full. The pan is literally full to the brim, so I'm hoping it doesn't boil over. But everything's in the pan, the noodles, the sauce, everything like that. Once it's done, I will take a picture of it or do a little video, something like that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a really great night, and look for my picture later of what my turkey tetrazzini looks like. Love you guys. Bye.